this is my mate Jim. Or Driver Jim to give him the appropriate title, as basically he drives me everywhere. Now Jim is a massive fan of cars. In fact, he's usually the one who sorts out all the vehicles for our various road trips. Tomorrow we're off to an extremely posh party with a very interesting theme. That's why, as a special thank you to my friend, this time I, Tall Tim, have decided to step up and sort out the wheels myself.
So, this is a TV first for me and possibly for you as well, because I, a man with no car skills whatsoever, are about to modify this car. It's an Infiniti 220?
Q50.
Yeah, Q50, what he said. It's obviously black. It's got 4 wheels, maybe 5 if there's one in the boot. Do you know anything else about the car?
You can see some of the specs.
This car has some specs. More details about the car later, but we're going to modify it seriously because it is my mission to please my good friend Driver Jim and modify this car so it exemplifies the theme of this very unique party we're going to.
And with regards to the unique party theme, we're talking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but more specifically, those vertically challenged fellas known as Oompa Loompas. So in terms of car modifications, I'm thinking maybe chocolate interior with bright orange exterior, maybe even a green spoiler if I get the time. But keep in mind, this is like baking a cake without any cooking skills.
So, I've done some top secret designs that I can't show you at the moment because it's all embargoed, but I think I'm going to chop off the top and make it much smaller because obviously Oompa Loompas are a lot smaller. I'm thinking it's got to be something like this, but with wheels on. Time to modify this mother. I've spent at least 20 minutes on it, and to be fair, looking at my top secret modification design, I don't think I'm the man for the job because I haven't really got what it takes to make what I want. Look, sod this. What I need is a car geek who can sort me out a car that'll, you know, blow everyone away at this party and blow Jim away. Time to get on the blower.
Hello.
Christoph, Tall Tim. Listen mate, I'm in a bit of a pickle and you're the man to go for. I need a car. Unfortunately, I need it tomorrow afternoon. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Piece of cake.
It's going to take a bit of time. I've got to phone around.
The car has to exemplify everything about Oompa Loompas as I'm going to a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory party. That'd be alright, wouldn't it?
That's just made my brain hurt, but I'm sure I can do it.
You are the JC of the car world. I'm sure you can turn water into wine. I'll see you tomorrow at 3, yeah?
Hopefully.
Bye, love you.
Bye.
Brilliant. Let's do this. Wash, shave, sort myself out. Party time tomorrow.
It's the day after then, and as you can see, I'm exploding with excitement.
Golden tickets. So, I'm waiting on Chris and lastminute.com. He's supposed to be bringing me this stupid car that hopefully will be amazing for this party we're going to go to. Whoa. This is what you've got?
Can't go wrong with that, can you?
It's a bit orange, isn't it?
It could be purple with pink spots. It's a Honda NSX.
All I wanted is something that would like fit the theme of the Oompa. And I think you might, yeah, I think you've done well there. Have a bit of chocolate, have a bit of my Wonka. So it's a Honda what? NXR?
NSX.
NSX, okay. And what else is special about it?
It's, you know, it's an icon.
I thought you were going to like run through a load of stats or something. I tell you what, do me a little bit of a car review. I'll step out the way.
No, because whenever I do that, you get bored and interrupt.
I'm feeling in a good mood, mate, because I'm off to a party, a very posh party with loads of chocolate and stuff. So fill your boots, away you go. Give him a bit of a review, camera people. I'll sit out the way. Away you go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, a man with a beard is now proud to present the Oompa Loompa icon that is the Honda NSX, with added me.
It's got a 3.2 litre V6, and that gives it about 270, 280 horsepower.
So it's got some horsepower then?
Like a proper sports car, the entire body is made out of aluminium, keeping it lightweight.
Basically, he's saying it's not a fatty, so it should run pretty quick then, right?
Unlike the new one, this one has a manual 6-speed box. It's a proper driver's car. It's mid-engine, so it keeps the weight perfectly balanced.
Don't think my weight's ever been perfectly balanced.
But the most famous factoid about this car is got to be the fact that Ayrton Senna helped develop the chassis. You don't get better bragging rights than that.
Oh, I don't know. I once met Joey Essex.
It's bizarre to think that something so incredible and so famous and so coveted in the motoring world is made by the same people that make the Honda Jazz. But it's true, and I love it. The thing's an icon.
Not bad, my friend. I learned a lot about that car.
Yeah, see?
I'm just waiting on Jim now.
Well, I was thinking, you know, it's quite a special car, seeing as I brought it for you. Maybe I could come with you?
Well, you see, you've shot yourself in the foot there. Two-seater car. Driver Jim invited me. He's my mate. He's going to be doing the driving. I have to sit in the other seat. Unfortunately, you can't come in this one. But if you want to sort of come to the party, camera crew need a lift. So if you could drive them, that would be perfect. Cheers, mate. I'll see you in a bit.
I'm going to stop doing him favours. Get him a classic supercar and I've got to drive a Volvo wagon. So we've got to put the thing to work. We'll start by filling it with kit. That's quite fancy.
Only Chris can be told he has to taxi the camera crew and get excited about his vehicle's boot.
I do like the automatic boot. That appeals to the James Bond in me.
Think he's more Roger Whittaker than Roger Moore, but at least he's not moaning. Anyway, while Chris prepares to ferry the camera crew around, I'm busy getting my hot chocolate on, while waiting for my driver and party partner in crime to turn up. Hopefully Jim's going to love the Oompa orange carriage I've been putting all my effort into providing him with. We're definitely going to be arriving in style.
I believe in miracles. Jimbo's here.
Where you from? You sexy thing.
Come on, you sexy thing.
I believe in miracles.
Hey! Jimbo!
Hello, mate.
So, what do you think? The car? Come on, come on.
It's a bit orange.
It's a bit orange. Well, to be fair, that's what I said.
You're building a car on a budget.
Well,
This is a what?
it's a Honda NSX, and it's a heritage car. I don't know whether you're aware.
Oh, yeah, so it's about what? How much?
Well, yeah, but
It's a one-off then.
yeah. I was
Brilliant.
going to modify the car and do a lot of modifications, but I discovered that I'm no engineer and I can't do that, so I just called in a few favours, and it's got some amazing gadgets.
Like what?
Tape machine. We might have to adapt with that, but I do struggle to get in it. Are you ready to go? Because the party starts soon.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got to put a shirt on.
A shirt? Why would you put a shirt on?
Because I like to dress up when I go to parties.
Yeah, but did you not read the small print? It's nothing to do with shirts or dressing up. It's a different kind of thing. Look, don't worry about it. I've got it sorted. Follow me, right? We are going to look amazing.
You never do.
Just time to dress up a bit then, and we'll be on our way to the party of the year. In just over an hour, I, Tall Tim, will be attending a huge Willy Wonka-inspired party at a big posh house with my mate Driver Jim. We have an orange car. All we need now is the orange look.
We look ridiculous.
No, we don't. Well, granted, I look a bit like an extra from Towing. I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, well, if you're a bit taller, you'd look like me. Come on, let's get going. You ready then? Let's get this show on the road.
Brilliant.
By the way, you do realise you've got to drive dressed like that completely.
I hope we don't break down.
We've got to get going.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I look good with hair. There's just the matter of a quiet little drive in the NSX to that there London town.
There's a lot of people looking at the car. They obviously think it's an amazing car.
Well, I think the people in it look ridiculous.
Yeah, I think we might stand out a bit.
In fact, we stand out so much, we're even being followed by another car. Although, technically, that's just Chris and the production crew.
So, as promised, I've put some crew in the car. As you can see, there's a man with a camera. But as part of this shoot, I can be confident that there is nobody else in the world right now following a 2005 Honda NSX being driven by two Oompa Loompas.
Not to be too technical, Chris, but it's actually being driven by one Oompa Loompa. I just chill and do the music. I agree, it's quite a rare sight though.
Should we have some music on while we're going to the journey?
Yeah. Have you got any cassettes?
Oh man, I forgot to go back to the 1980s.
I feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream.
So this posh party we're going to tonight,
Well, we're going to be there, so it's got to be.
well,
reasonable.
yeah, it better be huge because obviously the Mr. Oompa and Mr. Loompa, I went with Loompa, I liked it.
We only go to the classy McDonald's.
We should probably pop to McDonald's for some food I haven't eaten.
You haven't eaten? But yeah, we can't go through drive-through like this, can we?
It'd be alright.
I don't understand what his problem is. We're just two dudes in a bright orange car dressed like bright orange clowns. Surely an establishment that has a clown for a mascot is going to really appreciate the effort.
Yes, let's have some McDonald's, Jimbo.
This is going to be ridiculous. Doesn't the bio-onus look like this?
Well, yeah, Ronald's more clowny, although he's been having a bad rep recently due to the aggressive clowns that have been knocking around.
So what's your order?
Can I have 2 cheeseburgers?
Can I ask you?
Do they do orange juice?
And can I have an orange juice as well, please?
I got orange juice.
Loving your work.
Oh, this is where it gets deadly. Dun dun! They didn't expect this, did you?
Love it.
Oh yeah?
Why are you dressed up as that?
Why not?
That's a very good point. You
We're-
going to like a party or something?
We're going to the chocolate factory. Do you know where it is?
Not a f***ing clue. Not here, that's for sure.
All right, thanks for your effort.
Yeah, that's right, take care.
That's an interesting McDonald's reply, isn't it? Not a clue. I am. Oh, orange juice, loving it. Any orange sauce?
Thank you.
Cheers.
Probably overdosing on orange jokes a bit too much. Anyway, this seems like a perfect time for a break and one of those TV reviews where we reflect on each other and probably the car, I suppose.
Do you know what? It's been all right actually. I think Jim's getting into it because normally he's not a fan of dressing up. He likes to, be Mr. Businessman and all that.
It's got no sat nav. It's got a cassette tape thing, and you have to change gear yourself. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's quite hard to drive this. It's not as easy as driving my car, put it this way. And also we're getting quite big looks. I've still got orange fingers. And we're getting really strange looks from people walking past us.
People keep staring at me. I think I've got my new look. Lumpa's the way forward because I'm Loompa, he's Oompa. That's what we just decided.
JB Oompa and TT Loompa.
What did the McDonald people say?
He thought it was brilliant, and we said, can you tell us where the chocolate factory was? And he said, I don't know, in a stronger way. And the second one, it was like we wasn't even dressed like that.
But he seems to be happy, playing some tunes, done some Oompa Loompering.
Wonder how Chris is getting on. He's probably reviewing the Volvo he's driving. Literally can't help himself.
So the car's full of kit at the minute and full of people still. I'm not in the habit of just dropping them off in the middle of nowhere. That would be uncalled for. But he's got a boot full of gear, full of people, and I'm having to keep up with a Honda NSX. But yeah, if it was full of your full of your noisy children and a boot full of Sainsbury's finest, I think you'd be okay. There's no discernible difference when it's loaded up, and that's good because it's designed to be loaded up.
Told you. And as we hit bad traffic, which is always a slight problem when you dress like a tangerine freak, I've decided to do the same thing.
It works with the theme, doesn't it? But what do you think of it as a car? The Honda 2005 edition of the NSX Heritage Mobile.
Did quite well up until the word mobile.
Oh, really? Yeah, sorry.
It's like a brand new car, but it's 10 years. It's like someone's cocooned it for 10 years.
Oh, I like the use of cocoon there, yeah. It's spotless until me and you got in, ate burgers and smeared orange paint all over it. Don't worry, whoever owns it, it'll be fine.
Just like to point out to Honda that your 2005 Heritage car will be well and truly cleaned and valeted before it's returned. Not by us though, we've got a massive chocolate party to get to. Although the extreme traffic is proving to be a bit of a problem. Yep, the novelty of being orange in an orange car has currently flown out the window. But with a bit of willpower, we've finally managed to get past the accident.
Oh, we're here.
And arrive at Willy Wonka's mansion.
He definitely done sign on. I reckon they'll have a couple of toilets here, that's quite handy for me. They won't mind someone from Wolverhampton coming in, will they? No. Although, where's the door? Now it's getting dark, I'm struggling to see, to be honest.
Shape up ridiculous.
Oh, wow. In a world of imagination.
I'm going to go to the toilet, you have a look around.
Okay, let's check it out.
And it appears no expense has been spared on creating Wonka's Wonderland. Probably a good job I'm not diabetic. And while the camera bods get excited with flashy shots of this cool venue, I've decided to do my own flashy shots of Jaeger bombs while I wait for the rest of the partygoers to turn up. With the Wonka party now in full swing and a free bar flowing, it's fair to say I've completely given up on showing off the car and the whereabouts of Jim.
Why did you decide to come as the new generation Oompa Loompa? I know you've taken your headphones off.
I'm having a brand new start as of tomorrow, mate, so I'm new generation.
Yeah, so you knew, I'm liking that. Yeah. But you sat on your own. What do you do sat on your own?
It's a bit tipsy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, no, I'm a professional. I'm currently working, so I'm completely sober. Well, look at that. I bought that because I thought it was going to be a nightmare, but I could...
You can pick a...
I could fit other people in here. I work for a company that's all about cars, right? Because I don't drive. I know nothing about cars, yet they still hire me.
How did that happen then?
I don't know. How are you enjoying the Willy Wonka party?
Oh my gosh, so fun. Is
Really?
it just surreal?
Do you not find it difficult though with the combination of alcohol, sweets and chocolate?
They're my three favourite things.
Yeah, but when you mix them together, it's like, oh...
The best thing ever. It's beautiful.
I love your hat.
Oh, thanks, man. I had it starred, right? Girls, you didn't go with the hair. What's going on with the hair?
Oh, I know.
Thoughts?
Green's not my best colour. Like
It doesn't really bring out my eyes. So.
I think you should keep it. You shouldn't take it off.
Well, no, but you know what the worrying thing is? Whoa!
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm a bald man. If you had the long hair as well, that would work. But
extensions.
Yeah.
Fair to say the evening's fun, but not really going to plan.
Jim's kind of supposed to be here, but he disappeared, and then he's about somewhere, but I haven't found him. But I wanted to do the whole Oompa Loompa thing with him. But you know what my ultimate thing is? I want to dance with dwarfs.
Always felt I have a lot in common with those of a smaller stature, as just like me, they get stared at for not being your average height too. Time to make some friends and get my groove on. And after all that dancing, it's probably best to find Jim and we discuss the car a bit more like the original plan. Only problem is, every time I decide to do this, something else random occurs that kinda makes my mind wander a bit too much. nothing to see here. Just a woman in a ball with dwarves.
By who?
Despite all these crazy shenanigans going on, I've finally managed to track Jim down in a quiet area of the party. Luckily, he's as sober as I am, so at least we can talk about our experiences, and especially the orange NSX.
I've been walking in this pie for so long and you haven't even been about. Where have you been? I've been dancing with dwarfs. I've met the golden ticket girls who I believe one of them was quite happy to chat to me, but I can't remember which one it is because they all look exactly the same. You know these car programs when they go, oh yeah, and ultimately what did you think of the car?
No, the car was really nice actually. It was in better condition than my car. My car's 5 months old.
How many sweets and chocolate have you had? Because I'm about to be sick because I've had so much, it's ridiculous.
I've had 3 candies.
3 candies, right? Well, I've got to say, I've had a great time. Thank you for inviting me to the posh party. I did try to modify the car, but it wasn't the greatest because I could be asked. So I got another car, and I got a car that I couldn't fit in, but amazing car to be fair. But I just next time, don't have a tape player. It's not 1987. And on a final word about this,
you didn't tell people though that we found a CD player, did you?
I think we did find a CD player, yeah. But hey, it's one of them.
Well, fellow motoring journalists, I think we've all learned something there. Never end your show at a massive party. Otherwise, you'll completely forget about the car you were supposed to be talking about. Still, I had fun.
We know the lyrics to the whole Oompa Loompa song due to this whole experience, don't we? Just keep it down there so no one knows that they're there, right? You ready? 2, 3, 4. Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo. I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo. If you want, then listen to me. What do you do when you can't cut it off?